And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Drew Rasmussen. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
And we are underway. That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. As per usual, one of the best players in the sport, Trey Turner.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Just missed.
That's in. Ball 2.
And another ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit for the Angels. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
Ball inside.
And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field. And that is that. End of a half inning of play. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting to start for the Angels, Mitch Keller. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball one. Got him swinging.
Batting second, right fielder.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Aaron Judge stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
First pitch misses.
Ball, that's out.
And that's downstairs and outside. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Willie Adames stands in. And that one in the air center field. Young on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. On to the second inning now from Dyken Park. No score. Second inning set to go. So in now for the Angels, Matt Chapman. Rasmussen making his first start of the year. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
This to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To Adames, that's 1. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
That's the 3rd. Inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Marcus Semien. Semien matched a homer in his last game. That misses, and it's 2-1. That's a little bit low. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first. First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Now there's a bullet down the line, and that's a fair ball. Coming around third is Semien. The relay. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And a run scores.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Casey Schmidt up next for the Astros. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. Right through there for a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He makes the grab, one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Way inside, gets out of the way. One out, and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Two-0. Just missed. That's in there. 3-1. Tapper back to the mound. Throws to first in time. 2 away.
Batting ninth, designated hitter, Kazuma Okamoto.
So up next, Kazuma Okamoto. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Gets a piece and stays alive. Up the middle, Geloff. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Houston, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Dylan Cruz. That one to first. Olsen takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Jacob Young.
This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Trey Turner at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Now a quick throw to first. Young back on a dive. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Young off of first with 2 away. 0-2 now. Struck him out looking. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. Back here in Houston, here's the Astros leadoff man, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Keller back to work.
Ball inside.
And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nootbaar settles underneath it and makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Alejandro.
2 down, bases empty. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Walked his first time. And it stays fair. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Astros.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
In the dirt. The 1-0. And Adames swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Houston, but they lead it 1-0. as we go to the top of the fourth. So in now for the Angels, Lars Nootbaar. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. Chapman gets a piece there.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch. They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Tying run in scoring position, top half of inning number 4. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one outside, and now it's 3-2. Zach Geloff up next for the Angels. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. So digging in, Zach Geloff. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Nootbaar stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That one ripped but foul.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Pitch misses, and the count is filled up. Dylan Dingler on deck for the Angels. And a payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, but the game is tied as the run comes in.
Well, that's a productive at bat right there. I'm sure he wanted a knock, but puts the ball in play, brings that run in from third, ties up the ball game.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on.
Nope. That's inside.
And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Payoff pitch. He goes down looking. And midway in the fourth, all tied 1-1. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Marcus Semien. Broken back ground ball to second. Geloff flips it. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ball one.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Up next for the Astros.
So up next, Casey Schmidt. He popped out his first time. Runner on the move. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. On the corner for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Slice to right, and it stays fair. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Ball left outside.
Two on, one out.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. That one pulled foul. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Second and third, one away. Swing and a pop-up. Turner has a beat on it. Two away.
Up next for the Astros. Designated hitter.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Go-ahead run on base. Kazuma Okamoto now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. Dubon going back on this one. Reaching for it and brings it in. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one fouled off.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2 gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And ball 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Young now at the plate as he thought about that one but held back. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Fly ball down the line. And that'll do it. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Matt Olson.
Well, these Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Yeah, now the 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And the 0-2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
On the ground, right side, Geloff sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Late with the swing there.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
A walk, and he's also singled.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Back here in Houston. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in, Trey Turner.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Just missed. The Astros have some action in their pen. Steven Okert, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Adam also getting ready. That one off the mark, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
That one fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. This one in the air, right field. Touches down. That's a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Angels.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen departs. And a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Max Kranick into the game, getting ready to make his season debut. Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 2. The 1-0. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Out towards right center field. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Around second, on his way to third. Tag, but he's in there.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
That clips the corner.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. Chapman gets a piece there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Geloff in the box now. Takes strike one. The Halos with the go-ahead run at third, and we're the top half of the sixth. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Well, we go bottom six. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Willy Adames. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
First pitch, not close. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Just missed. Harrison Bader waiting to hit for Houston. Man at second. And there's the automatic. Tap foul at the plate.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mitch Keller gives way, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for the
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Miguel Castro.
Miguel Castro.
So here's Bader now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
The 0-2. Castro deals. High in the air, out to right. Dubon in position. He's got it. Runner tags at second to third. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at the corners, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So next up for Houston, Bryce Johnson. Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count even 1-1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Lake Bacher preparing to come on if needed. Number 78 also throwing. Simeon over at second. Schmidt at first. 1 gone. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And he grounds one to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runners at first and second with one gone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Kazuma Okamoto up next for the Astros. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Dubon moving under this one. Brings it in.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Kazuma Okamoto.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him looking for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Dylan Dingler.
High fly ball right field. Judge should have this one, and there's one away.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Mauricio Dubon.
Fought off foul. The Astros trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Makes the catch for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Max Kranick won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Steven Oker taking over on the mound, ready to make his season debut. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Dylan Cruz. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Nope. Ball one.
gets him to chase after that one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels 1. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston.
Now pitching for the
New
Angels.
pitcher in the game for the
Number
Angels,
84.
Lake Bacher.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off for the Astros, first baseman, Matt Olson.
He swings and fouls one off. Fouled off left side. And 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 2-2. That one is upstairs. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. And they'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. Struck him out looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
This to third. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Alejandro Kirk.
No, that's down.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Back here in Houston. So in now for the Angels, Jacob Young.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Activity in the Houston bullpen. Robert Suarez, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
0-2 now.
Ball, exercise.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2. That one just misses.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
That's a strike. The Astros holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Back outside.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., known for his late inning heroics.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Vladdy with a star scraper.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And here is Matt Chapman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. That one lifted to left. Johnson settles underneath it. And that's the third out. But this clutch home run gets us even again. 2-2 game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Houston, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Willy Adames. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
That's out.
That one misses. Ball three. Marcus Semien waiting to hit for Houston. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, wow. Nice play. And that's a great play for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0. That's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And now Bader up to the plate. Semien runs. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was running right there. So good job of quickly getting the pitch to the catcher. And the catcher with good footwork, really good throw on the money. Gets the base runner, and they cut off that would-be base stealer.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground. Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Astros are down quietly, and this game is still tied at 2-2. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Robert Suarez.
Robert Suarez. Leading off for the Angels. Second baseman, Zach Geller.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And that's outside.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Out in front and foul to the left side. The Angels with the go-ahead run at first here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
In the air, right field. Judge under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Mauricio Dubon.
Go ahead run on base. Mauricio Dubon, the next to hit for the Angels.
0 for 3 in this one.
Fastball for a strike. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Quick move to first, and he's back safely. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings. Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Runner edges away at second. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 away now.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter Dylan Cruz.
Look out! And it hit him.
Up next for the Angels,
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Jacob Young getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And fouled off. Two aboard, 2 outs. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Right side. Throw on to Olsen. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. The Halos lead this one 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Garrett Clevenger.
Leading off for the Astros, third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Randy Rodriguez, the closer of the staff, is throwing.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Ground ball right side. Guerrero steps on the bag. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter,
Kazuma Okamoto, the next to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Clevenger trying to send this to extra innings.
Nope. Outside.
All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And now the winning run is on base.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
The 0-1. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. Next offering is down low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
He walked him, and that will keep things going.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Garrett Clevenger out of the game. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Edgardo Henriquez. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. Inside. Ball one. The Halos trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the last half of inning number 9. That one fouled hard the other way. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Winning run stands at second. Base hit. Heading for the plate. Here's the throw. Across is the winning run, and the Astros walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, you come into the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extras, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
(3-2) the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.